How do you know that you're about to manifest your twin flame union? How do you feel just before your twin flame enters your life and you get into union? Or if you're in separation, your twin flame comes back to you, ready to commit and be in union with you. In this video, I'm going to present you 5 major signs from which you can tell that your twin flame union is about to manifest and that you're almost there. You almost made it. And I want to add something before we go into the 5 signs. While I was still working on my healing, I was still in separation from my twin flame, I was obsessed about reaching this inner state, because I understood from other twin flames that the moment they manifested their union, this is what they all said they felt, and I wanted to feel like that so that my manifestation would come. And I was trying to convince myself that I was feeling like that. But the point is that only when I got to the point vibrational within myself, when I really embodied those things and I really learned the lesson deeply, then I could really understand what they meant. And that's when actually I could see, oh wow, this is all true, this is all real. I really feel like this within myself. And the moment that I really felt like this, the moment that I was aligned vibrationally to all of these 5 signs that I'm going to explain, literally a few weeks after, 2 weeks, I don't remember exactly, my twin flame entered my life. So let's not waste any more time and let's go into the 5 signs that you are about to enter into your twin flame union. The first sign is that there's been a shift within you. You feel so at peace with yourself in a grounded way. It's kind of like you are not rushing anymore, you're not running anymore, you don't have this anxiety, you don't have this pain, this constant thought. You feel truly at peace with yourself, and this peace is something that you have never experienced before in your life. That's why until you reach that, you don't really know how it is, how it really feels like. And this peace, it's the result of 2 main things. One is that you have understood at a deep level that your journey is not up to you. Your journey is led by God, meaning that everything is orchestrated by God, the universe, and you're simply walking the step. You cannot do anything but to walk the steps that are presented to you. The healing that you have to do, the challenges that are presented to you, the test, all of that, it is presented to you every day in a way that speaks to you, that you can understand, that will tell you what is your next step for your union. But these steps are orchestrated from a higher force, from God, from the universe. You have no control over that. And the moment that you understand that and that you surrender to the journey, that's when you really don't worry anymore about what's going to happen. You don't even think about anymore about when your twin flame is coming, your twin flame union is manifesting. So you don't really obsess anymore about the when it's going to happen and how. For example, in my mind, when I was not in this state, I was obsessed on the how, but more on the when. I was obsessed on the when. I would say, okay, if I do this by December, I will have my twin flame, then we will have Christmas together and all of that. I was still thinking into the mindset of the time is important. Like I was obsessed into like, okay, I need to learn this, I need to master this, and then when I will master this, no, that is still control. It's kind of like you're still trying to understand a journey that is led from God, not by you. You're still trying to control what you have to do and stuff. No, you simply have to realize that your journey is perfectly already laid down for you, and you only have to walk the steps. And the moment you realize that, the moment that you deeply understand this concept and you just surrender and you just say, you know what, my journey was perfect, I only need to walk the steps every single day, and that is it. That will be so much easier for you, and you will really start to feel a deep peace, a deep surrender, like you don't try to control anymore. You really start to enjoy the journey, and you stop putting resistance over the things that you need to do, because you think, oh no, I have to do this instead of that. No. You have to do what is presented in front of you to do that day, and that's it, no more. And the second thing that will produce this outcome is that you are doing the healing actively. You're using the mirror exercise every single day on everything that presents to you, because the mirror exercise, basically what it does simply goes to the root cause of any fear, anxiety, pain, trauma that we have, and it's substituted with love. Therefore, you will not have any more of those feelings within you, because you have healed at the root cause that part of you that was trying to call for help, that presented as anxiety, fear, control, all of that, worry. They were simply an expression of deep parts within you that were asking for your help. And it's not possible to control anxiety via meditation and, you know, trying to take a pill for, it's not possible, because you're just trying to heal the symptom instead of going to the root cause and eradicate it. And so when you go to the root cause with the mirror exercise, you heal those parts of you that are trying to control, that have fears, that have anxiety, that don't trust God, that don't trust the journey you're moving through. When you go into those places with the mirror exercise and you heal it at the core, you will not experience this sense of control and fear and worry that you experience, because you've brought peace into those places. So the peace that you will experience in that moment comes from this huge realization that you don't have to worry about anything, and from the fact that you're working on your healing, and that you have developed this deep peace because there is no pain anymore within you. It's simply the result of your healing that finally brings you to a point when you really don't worry anymore about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. You just know that it's going to happen, and you simply have to keep going and just surrender and enjoy the journey. It's a complete shift in your mindset. Now, as always, I always link the resources to the mirror exercise in the box below. I did a specific video about that, and I will link it at the end of the video, and also in the description below. It's the only tool that you need to heal separation from your twin flame. Next point, this is something that I heard so many twin flames talk about before they came into union, and I didn't really understand until I felt it within myself. And this point is that you are really genuinely at peace with the fact that you may never be with your twin flame in your life, in this lifetime. It's kind of like you came to this deep peace and self-love with yourself and with God. You have cultivated a deep relationship with yourself and with God, to the point that you understand and you feel completely fulfilled within yourself. You understand that there is nothing that you can get from the outside, not from a twin flame, not from any person. It's because you got to that point when you're giving everything to yourself. This doesn't mean that you don't want to be with your twin flame, of course, but you don't need them. There is a big difference. You desire them because, of course, they will make your life 10 times better, and but you don't have that pain and that need that requires the love of somebody else to make you happy. The presence of a person into your life to make you feel safe or peace. Or to have somebody to talk to, for example. And so when you come to this place where you are deeply happy with yourself, it's because you have found God within you. You finally feel connected to God. You finally understand that God loves you more than anything and will give you everything, and it takes care of you in every way. Even though you're alone, you will always be given everything. I was alone for 1 year doing my healing. I went on holiday alone and stuff. I was always given the help that I needed in every moment. I was given the company that I needed. For example, when I went to the restaurants alone, I was always giving amazing waiters that would treat me like a queen, or that would give me the best table with the flowers, the sea view, this kind of stuff. Like, God takes care of you in the way that your twin flame would take care of you. And therefore, because God is the one loving you through your twin flame, when you get to this place in which all of your needs are always met and you give yourself everything, you realize that actually you don't need not only your twin flame, but anything except for yourself and God. And this realization, it gives you this state of peace and complete fulfillment, so that you will never have to do something that you don't want in order to get something that you need, because you're giving yourself everything. And therefore, if something doesn't fulfill you, you don't want it, you say no. You don't need something from others, from friends or family members that don't really resonate with you, just because you need their company. You see what I mean? And the same is for any relationship. Let's not talk about your twin flame, because your twin flame in general, your twin flame is your perfect person, and therefore this would never happen with your twin flame. But think about a normal relationship in which, because you felt alone, or you thought you needed love from that person, you lower yourself to compromise what you loved, what you wanted to do. Even maybe you didn't have any interest in common, but you forced yourself into learning some common interests so that you could do stuff together. And I've been there, like so I know, and that came from a place of, I need somebody to love me, instead of simply loving yourself and simply getting that love from God, because it's an infinite source of love. And so also this is healed also with the mirror exercise, because basically with the mirror exercise you go within and you heal all of those places that are needing from outside. It can be, I feel alone, I need attention from other people, I need somebody to talk to, I need connection and stuff. You heal all of that within yourself with the mirror exercise. You give yourself everything with the mirror exercise. You basically close those holes that are needing to take from outside, and you fill them with love. That's how you get into this place of being okay just with yourself and God. And you get to a point where, this is not for everyone, but for me that was the case, where my own company was the best company ever. Like, I enjoy to do everything on my own, literally everything. It's kind of like there is nobody else I prefer to be with. And when your twin flame comes, guess what? It's another you, so it will be even better. So again, that shouldn't lead you to think, oh, but then I will not want to be with my twin flame. No, absolutely. You simply remove the pain from where you needed your twin flame, where you came from a place of need, of wanting to take from them, which, by the way, would repel your twin flame if you had that kind of energy. Therefore, only the deep desire and the deep love that you have for your twin flame will remain, which will allow you to cultivate this beautiful relationship with them that comes from a place of giving instead of wanting from them, and both just want to give to each other. And so you increase even more the love and the connection with your twin flame. The next point is that you got to a point where not only you are good with yourself, as we were saying in the previous point, but your top priority in this moment, you understand that it's not your twin flame, like I want my twin flame, I want my twin flame, I want my twin flame, but it's God and your ascension, meaning that you understand that this is a healing path, a healing journey. Your point, you wanted your twin flame in the first place because you want to go back home. By the way, I did a video about why we chose separation, what is the ascension, and what is the twin flame journey has to do with ascension. I will link it in the description below, so please check it out if you're interested. Going back to the point, your twin flame is your perfect partner in everything. And with whom should you share your ascension, your healing journey, but with your twin flame? Because they're your perfect mirror and your highest spiritual teacher, they are a direct path to your ascension. You started maybe the journey because you met this person and you felt this huge attraction, you had your Kundalini awakening. Every awakening is different, but you started because you wanted a twin flame, and that was the same for me. But then you understand that in the end, it's not about them, it's about you. It's about you developing your own connection with God on your own, your intimate relationship with God, and that the love, every love that you experience comes directly from God, also the love of your twin flame. And so in the end, what you want to do is simply to go back to God, to go back where you come from, because we are one with God. And the way to do it, it's healing your vibration so that you can remove all of those things that kept you down on this earth plane, kept you in this reality, in this reincarnation cycle, and just ascend and going back to God. And your twin flame is the partner with whom you will do this journey together. So you're not going towards your twin flame and you are going together towards God. That is the real calling of your heart. That is the real objective in the end of this journey, okay? And you're doing together with your twin flame. So your twin flame is not here and trying to reach them. Your twin flame is with you because it's you all the time. And you both together are trying to reach God and go back home. When you switch into this mindset and you're not just chasing your twin flame anymore, healing for them, this is a really good indication that you really are close to your twin flame union. The next point is that you are really, in truth, happy with your life and how you feel every day. This happens especially if you've been working on your life purpose in the meantime while you were working towards your union, because your purpose will give you that passion, that drive, that incredible love to fulfill your days. So this is more fun when you're working on your purpose instead of maybe just working on a corporate job or on a normal job and having a lot of things and in the meantime working on your twin flame journey. In that case, it could be a bit slower, this state of mind. But if you are all in with your twin flame journey, you work on your life purpose as well, you will get to this point when your life purpose fulfills you completely and you know that you're following your heart in your life, and this will bring you to your twin flame. Following your life purpose is what brings you towards your twin flame faster and in a way that no other way could bring you. When you started to live that life, even if it's not perfect, doesn't matter, but you are doing the things that you love, that brings you into a state of deep gratitude for what you're doing with your life. You're doing what you love. And this happiness that you're cultivating will be expanded when your twin flame will join you in your life purpose and in your life. But you are in this place already enough with yourself and your life really deeply fulfills you. And you feel like you have no worries in the world because everything is handled. You're working towards your dreams and everything is coming together perfectly. It's that state of saying, even though my physical reality hasn't shifted yet, I'm living the dream of a life just because I do the things that I love. Okay, so it's not about I have huge money that I have the house my dream house, I have my twin flame here. It's not about that. It's the state of being in which you're so happy with the things that you do that give you so much joy. You're not doing things that drain you. You only put your love and your effort into building your dream life. And by doing that every day, your dream life will manifest so much quicker instead of just working 1 hour a day on your dream life. You know, you see the point, like according to how much you put, that's how much you get. And this is exactly the way that I did for me. So that's why I left my corporate job out of nowhere and just started to work every single day on my life purpose and my twin flame union, because I knew there was nothing that I wanted more than that. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to put all of myself into this, my 100% energy, 100% focus into my life purpose and my twin flame union. And this was what allowed me to move so quickly on my journey. And in 1 year, at the end of this 1 year, I manifested my union. And it was because I didn't waste any time into anything else, that I put everything every day onto these to these activities that in the end are one, because your life purpose and twin flame is the same thing. The next point is that, and this is very unique for everyone, is that you feel your union in your heart, and you perceive your inner union, meaning that you feel unconditional love for yourself. You are not being hard on yourself anymore. You're not talk bad to yourself anymore, but you are very gentle with yourself, as if you were with a twin flame or with a baby. You got to a point where you love yourself unconditionally, and you treat yourself like you would really want to be treated, and you talk to yourself in that way, and you feel in your heart this deep love for yourself. And another thing is that this may vary from some people, but for me, I started to feel the presence of my twin flame next to me all the time. This happens for months in advance. So like, yeah, it's kind of like I felt him like a presence, like my guardian angel near to me on my left always. And so according to how sensible also you are about feeling energies around you, right? So because I'm very sensible about feeling energies and presence, my twin flame, like I felt him actually immediately. So I felt him from the very beginning, but it can happen for some people that they feel him only after the healing, so it varies. But the feeling that I had was like, not only I felt this deep love within myself, in my heart, but I felt the presence of my twin flame with me all the time, like physically. Sometimes I even felt somebody hugging me. You know, I just went to bed every night and I felt him hugging me, like as if he was there in my room with me. So this is very specific to every person. It depends, again, how sensible you are on energies, but your twin flame is always with you. And the moment that you shift this belief, that the fact that you are one, your soul is one, you will feel them, because you believe that now. So you will be able to perceive them in your everyday life, because that's the truth of your connection. They are within you all the time. They're in your heart. You are one, like they are within you, outside of you. Your soul is like intertwined, okay, into an infinite connection. And so the moment that you see this, you realize it within yourself, you will start to feel it. And this is like a really good sign that your union is close, because the union, the physical union manifests after remember that the physical reality shifts in accordance to your inner state. So you first need to reach that level vibrationally within, and then the external reality changes according to that. So these were the 5 signs that the more you feel them, the more you will know that your union is close, and you will come. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of continue healing day by day, continue the process, the steps, and then it will come. There is no other way around it. If you commit to your union, if you want it, and if you do everything for it, and if you really put everything in it, you will have it. It's only up to you. It's like a degree that everybody can take. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to know more about how to manifest your twin flame union, you can subscribe to the channel, because I post videos every single week. I'm here to support you in your journey, and to make this journey easy and peaceful, and to support you manifesting your union. And if you want to work with me, you find, as always, all of my link in the description box below. Thank you for watching.